Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Hostrasser. I'm the career internship coordinator, one of two. Mr. Duffy's the other one here at Stagg High School. I've got some seniors to talk to some people about the class. Let me quickly ask everybody here who's participating, what is one thing, what are some of the questions you had coming into taking career internship class that you really had to know before you took it?
Did I need to have a job beforehand, or could I start and would you help me find a job? Because that's where I was kind of torn at the beginning because I was looking for a job, but I wasn't really sure if I wanted to go anywhere specific, and school was starting soon, so I found a job thankfully beforehand, but I was kind of worried about that because I signed up for the class already without having a job.
Got it. Yeah, it's a great question. As a matter of fact, we do help you find jobs if you need one, as a few of our students here actually were helped as well. But that's a great question, Nick. Tess and Matt, what do you guys think? What were some
I
of the
feel like a really big question I joined the program later on, like way after we already did our schedules, but I was really in conflict of if I could still participate in the sports like I wanted to. Just because with like leaving school early, I was like, well, I don't know if like I'd still be able to do that, which I still could, and I definitely am so glad. Like even though I got into the class later, it was definitely still worth it.
Yeah, you can absolutely be in sports, be in clubs, after school activities, before school activities. It all works out. And then the dances we were talking about. What are some of the things, Matt, that you have learned in class? What are some things that kind of like one or two things that you remember so far?
I've definitely learned a lot more about how like businesses operate, just as a general thing, and so now at work I kind of like look into these things more. Like I'm actually learning from my job, which I would have never even thought to do prior to that.
I feel like I've really learned how to expand just the way I work. Like I know that like is really like a broad statement, but there's just so many different things. Like I've taken like my job like not like I don't take it for granted. Like a lot of kids like struggle finding jobs and it's not easy. And I have a really great job at like the tip of my hands. And it's also like really interesting because I learned like a lot of new skills I can put like towards my job that'll just like keep on helping me towards the future.
Since joining the class, my mindset's really changed, and it's been a lot easier to manage school and the job with some of the things you teach us, like just seeing everyday things as opportunities. I'm in a position I really like, but I didn't realize that and how grateful I am for having that kind of job until a few months into this class.
One of the other things that you've actually learned that I've actually seen as an observation is that you've all learned kind of time and focus management. It's talking about some projects and doing some things and how do you make things go faster and better. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Nick. So last thing, you're a junior thinking about taking this class. What would you tell that junior, about the class and why they should take it?
Don't just look towards like, oh, I'm leaving school early, oh, I'm getting like a free parking spot. Just like look at the fact of like, how am I gonna like better myself within the career field?
Absolutely. And yes, you do get a parking spot. So once we get all the parking going on again, that will come in handy.
It's very helpful, especially if you're like me and you had no idea what path you were going to take in life prior to this class. I still kind of don't, but the career internship teachers are there for you. They're like mentors almost. They'll help you with whatever you're thinking. I mean, I've thought of like several different career fields already. Now I'm even looking into business, which is great for this course. And they just they can help you on whatever path you want. And if you figure it out or you don't like it, you can always figure out another one.
A lot of students are kind of, especially junior year, it's like, hey, you have to figure everything out, which we really know you don't. But it does open doors for you as well and just kind of get you looking at a lot more things or maybe even solidifying some of your focus. So, Nick, you got a junior asking about the class, getting ready to take it. What advice do you tell them?
Hey, you get to start your career path earlier, you get out of school earlier, and you learn a lot of helpful things. And kind of piggybacking off of what Matt said, it really helps you think more clearly about what you're doing, because you kind of lose sight of that during school, and you can start to focus more on what you're going to do like 10 years from now, and you're not just focusing about getting the next homework assignment done, and that's really nice.
Excellent advice. Matt, Nick, and Tess, thank you guys so much. You are truly seniors. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, the career internship class, there'll be a link out for signing up for it. You can see your counselor, Mr. Duffy, or I. Our emails are out there. There is that parking space. You do get out of school early. You do get paid. You earn while you learn. I appreciate you guys. It's the career internship class. Thank you so much.